I realized early on that I was going to need to have something to help me keep track of the blog posts when I joined the blog challenge. What I did was create this simple spreadsheet, and it helped me to keep track of both what I was going to blog about each day and coordinate it in a way that it created a theme for me. So let's just look at each column. Column A is the date. Column B is the day of the week, because that is a little easier to keep track of. And I did decide that I would post certain types of content on different days of the week. So for me, I was following a download that I offer that is a business assessment. And so I decided that on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I would blog about some part of that business assessment. Column C was the title of the blog. Now, this certainly was not full when I started this process, but sometimes they were just working titles, and I could move them around as I created more content that I wanted to add. Column D was simply a way for me to keep track of whether I had scheduled the blog post to publish, and that allowed me then to know if it was ready to go. Column E, CTA stands for call to action, and this I was trying to make sure I did have a call to action in every post. This helped me to keep track of whether I had put it in and what that might be. Column F then was my indicator of whether I had actually added the call to action, E being the call to action I thought should be there, and F being, did I actually add it? And then we'll go over to the last part of the spreadsheet. Column G was basic topic that I wanted to cover. Sometimes this would get filled in before the title of the blog post, but it gave me some ideas. And it also allowed me to, in this case, remember I had said that on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays I wanted to cover a particular aspect of my business assessment. So here you can see systems assessment topic number 1, systems assessment topic number 2. If there was a link to a video or another piece of information that I wanted to link to in the blog post, I would put it here. And column H was something that I ended up delegating to my virtual assistant, which was to add a visual to each blog post. And it turned out that I did not need to deal with this because I simply would let my virtual assistant know by email when I had written a batch of blog posts, and then she would go in and find the visual to add to the blog post for me. That's it. It was simple. As I said, when I started this, I definitely did not have it complete, but it really helped me to visualize what I needed to do to have a blog post for each day of the challenge. And it was very helpful because I went on vacation for a week in the middle of the blog challenge, and because I had filled in the titles and topics for each of the blog challenges for that week, I was able to go in and batch write those blog posts and then get them scheduled to post one every day while I was gone, and that was a huge help. I hope that this gives you an idea of how you might use it in your business. Does not have to be for a blog challenge. I have suggested to business owners that they use a spreadsheet like this to create a publication calendar for an entire year of blog posts, even if the blog posts are weekly or less often. This is also very useful when you have a business that has employees and you might want to ask your employees to write some of the blog posts. So you could have a separate column that indicated who was responsible for each of the blog posts. Again, I hope this helps you, and let me know if you have any ideas on how this might be improved or how it might help you by writing a comment. I'd love to hear from you.